What's good, YouTube? It's your local goon, the Gamba Dutchman, aka Mr. G to the J, aka E to the K, aka I'll take that AK and swear. Welcome to a very special video. A video where I say onto the sixth expansion of full of weapons and content for the famed Arsenal has finally been out and made public. Yay! Rejoice, rejoice. All these new and sexy and awesome gear can now be yours, only for the low price of $9.99. Just kidding. Just a quick note, this video is completely not scripted, so I'm winging this as I go. I apologize for any inconveniences that might bring as I just roll through the arid hills and kill enemies as I go and probably get distracted somewhere halfway. Anyway, so yeah, 6 weapon pack is now out for download, so if you see this video, then yeah, I don't know what's keeping you, but go get that stuff. Anyways, what I wanted to cut. Oh, just wait. Let me first move down the sound just a little bit. Yeah, or else it will just get up in my ears and get really distracting. Anyway, what I wanted to discuss. Well, obviously the new weapon pack is out, and you can start using it, and it's gonna be a lot of fun for you people. There's so many new things, new changes. To existing gear as well, so like hundreds upon hundreds of changes to gear and items that you know and love, but with the inclusion of, you know, the new stuff. I'm in this video I'm showcasing a couple of those that I've made. For example, this is the Quash, it's a rifle, and we have the Usurper, and we have the Galvanizer, and we have the Marlin. And yeah, just go out there and get them. On other news, what I wanted to cover is what you can expect moving forward from my arsenal. Well, unfortunately, I have to say that all good things must come to an end eventually. You know how that saying goes. And the same goes for my arsenal. This weapon expansion or update or whatever you want to call it marks the last thing that I will do for, you know, my arsenal, as in, you know, expanding upon its gear and what it has to offer to you people. I've spent years and years working on this arsenal, and just little bit by little bit I've been expanding it and improving it, and it's time for me to move on. And yeah, so basically this is it. This is where it ends. This is the end of the line. However, do not weep just yet. I'm not saying in the end of the line that it's completely done, I'm not gonna touch it anymore, yada yada yada. You must understand that I will not touch my arsenal anymore, in the sense that I will not bring extra updates, as in new, or I mean not updates, I mean as in extra gear, so more expansions upon the existing items. I will not do that anymore. So no 7th weapon pack, no new item pack, no nothing of that sort. I will, however, support my arsenal still. So there will still be the occasional hotfix or something, just a minor tweak and change towards existing items. One of the things that I've planned, for example, is Handsome Jackboy is currently really hard at work and improving his voice acting for his Myriad character. Same goes for my own, and same goes for Uyu. For those who will read the patch notes, the people will notice that there is a new Myriad, or special Myriad, included in the mix, called Dr. Oogs. Basically, he's a friend of mine, Oogie. He won a contest where I would create, whoever won the contest, I would create a sort of like Myriad elite version of them for the arsenal. And he won the contest, so now he's basically Myriad elitified himself into the mix. You know, which is nice. So you can expect that to come things like that. But unfortunately, his voice acting is not included yet in this expansion, but it will probably come in a future update. Damn, I'm missing heart. Like with the heart, this is pretty hard, by the way. Like getting, oh, damn, it's pretty hard. But yeah, like you can expect his VA to come along somewhere in the near future, hopefully. But yeah, other than that, I wanted to express that throughout these long years of development that I've, done on the Arsenal, and bringing out new packs and new expansions and updating existing things through hotfixes and all that. I've received many words of thanks and just heartfelt, thank yous from a lot of you out there. Just people that have been dropping me messages saying that they really appreciate my work, and that some people even told me that they bought Borderlands 1 for the PC specifically so they could play with the Arsenal. Which, well, I can just say that's a great honor that people would actually go out their way to buy Borderlands 1 for the PC just so they can get their hands on all the things that I've created. That's a huge honor to have people tell that to me, that they've done that. And just all the kind words, just saying that they like the way, or they like the way I do my guns, or just they love the way that I expand upon the existing game and all that stuff. It's just, you have no idea what that means to me. Like those kind words, and people who understand and share the love that I have for this game with me. It's just so motivational. I can't express enough just how much I appreciate all those words. So thank you for sticking by me all these years and having fun with my creations and giving me feedback on my creations, which allow me to improve them at a constant rate. I can't put it into words just how much that means to me. I am stunned that my Arsenal has gained so much traction as it has, and pretty much is now, you could arguably, the biggest Borderlands 1 mod ever in existence. Probably even maybe even the biggest Borderlands mod as in the franchise as a whole. Yes, I'm experiencing extreme competition from the unofficial community patch that Shadow Evil and his gang made for Borderlands 2, but I've been in the mix for so long, and I've got tens of thousands of downloads on my name, and it's all thanks to you, and I'm just glad that a lot of people have stuck by me until the end. So yeah, hopefully you guys will look forward to any other hot fixes I bring out for the Arsenal in the future. So yeah, I really hope you enjoy this new expansion that I've made, and have a lot of fun hunting out there. And just don't forget to read the patch notes so you know what you're dealing with, because a lot of the existing items have undergone changes as well. And the patch notes are definitely worth reading. On other news, what I wanted to discuss, again, this is not scripted, so I'm just winging it. So I should have written down somewhere like a bullet point system saying like, okay, I want to cover this, this, and this in a video, but you know me, I suck, so yeah, I didn't do that. Hashtag blame me, whatever. But another thing I wanted to discuss, take a moment to discuss, is the 5th DLC and its progress. Some of the more acute amongst you will probably have noticed that a couple of months ago I updated the scrap belt, and the scrap belt is now in sort of like version 2.0 of itself. If you're not aware of this, I suggest you head over to the Gearbox forums and find the 5th DLC development topic and look up the pictures that are displayed on it. Other than that, the 5th DLC development was kind of in a slump leading up to today. basically, you know, I was focusing on my arsenal. Like I just needed to get this out of the way so I could focus again on the fifth DLC. So like productivity on the fifth DLC should pick up again, at least on my end. Now that the arsenal is out of the way and I can completely focus again on, you know, on the fifth DLC and basically me and Sleepmaster's passion project. Speaking of Sleepmaster, his work on the fifth DLC is slightly decreased lately, but it has a good reason. Sleepmaster, as some of you might have been aware, has been having troubles in the job finding area as of late. But he finally has found a new job, but this job required him to move to a new city and settle there. And, well, suffice to say, well, to get the worries out of the way, he's doing good. His job suits him. He's finally making good money, and yeah, it's going well for him. But it will take a little while until he has everything on track. So, you know, he's making good money, he knows exactly what he needs to do within the company that he's currently working for, and, you know, all that. When he has all the administrative stuff out of the way and he's completely settled, he believes that once that is done and over with, he can start working more full-heartedly on the fifth DLC. So yes, up to now, after basically I updated the scrap belt to version 2.0, yeah, like the whole fifth DLC has taken a little bit of a nosedive in productivity. However, I do have made some nice progress on the oil tubes. But overall, I can say that now that my arsenal is out of the way, I can fully focus on the fifth DLC, which is my wholehearted intention of doing. So expect progression to pick up again. Another interesting thing is somewhere in the near future, hopefully in maybe a week or two or more, or just at least within a month, you can expect more development pictures, at least of the oil tubes, to hit the streets, so you know exactly where I am with that. So, you know, look forward to that. And I just want to assure everybody that the fifth DLC is not dead. Don't worry about it. It's still undergoing construction. You just must understand it's just two guys working on what is essentially a DLC the size of General Knox in their spare time. So it's just me and Sleepmaster working on this in our spare time. And allow me to say that our spare time is very few and little in between. So yeah, so don't be alarmed that sometimes we go like a month or more without actually really notifying anybody on progression or things that you know are tangible on the Gearbox forums. What you can do, however, is join the Discord me and Sleepmaster and Handsome Jackboy have got running. Links to this, of course, will be in the description below. We are very active on this Discord, and I will have to say that progression, sort of like intermediate progression posting about at least the fifth DLC is a lot more frequent than on the Gearbox forums. You must understand that the things that me and Sleepmaster post on the Gearbox forums are more either already finished or are, you know, or at least a big chunk of development has been made. So, like for example, I've completed the oil tubes for like a quarter of the way, and then yes, I will post some pictures of it. But on the Discord, it's more on a minute setting. So like, basically, you can see you can literally request sometimes even like pictures if you really want to see something, and like, yeah, we can open up UDK for you and make a quick image. But like, it's just a little bit more blow by blow updating, so even the smaller things get posted there with image material and all that. So yeah. Anyway, there isn't. Yeah, I will have to say that this is actually re-recording. Yesterday, me and Handsome Jackboy actually worked together and actually made this video. But apparently, on my side, my computer decided like, nah, we'll just not record the audio. So yeah, you know, that's cool. Okay, bye. So Handsome Jackboy will upload his version of yesterday's video on his channel. And well, this is my version of basically the announcement of the 6th weapon pack has gone live, yada yada yada. So yeah, that about wraps it up, I guess. Like, again, this is not scripted, so you know, it's just me winging it, and I might have been rambling on for a little bit too long now. Anyways, links, of course, to the download of the arsenal and its update in the description box below. If you have, by the way, if you have any feedback, for example, if you start using this new arsenal expansion and you see things like maybe you encounter a glitch or a bug or something that strikes your eye as in, hey, this should not work like that, I think. Don't feel afraid to just contact me and show me like, hey, I found this thing, here are some images of the thing that I found. I don't think it's supposed to work like that. You know, any and all feedback is appreciated. Just make sure that you show me what is going on, so don't just send me walls of text. Please show me images of the issues that you're encountering, because then I can get to the heart of this and hopefully update whatever is going wrong for the next hotfix for the arsenal. So feedback can be left, of course, on this very video or any other video on my YouTube channel, but preferably I would like to see feedback for my arsenal be posted on the actual Gearbox forums or on the Discord. Again, all the links to all this stuff in the description box below, so you know where to go when you want to, vent. Anyways, that wraps it up. That's about a wrap, I guess. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for the long years of support. And I hope to catch you in the next one. This is the Captain Dutchman signing off. Peace out.